Welcome to the channel, Exp0se. Now if you're new, remember to like, share and subscribe. Now Andre Stevens has just exposed that the SSL fraud scandal is bigger than most people think, and that the executives at SSL are not only closely linked with the party in power, but used to be senior advisors. And maybe that is why key individuals close to Usian was calling on the state to say something about the fraud scandal. May I continue to go and they will continue reasoning. Look and listen.
Everybody wants to know, where is Usian's money? So when I say Usian is going to say, oh, him giving 10 days for them to give him back his money. Zachary Harding and all the powers that be. Zachary Harding and all the powers that be. Krosky, Carter, all of you, sit at table, drink. How coincidental, Jamaica, that Zachary Harding left the company to go and focus and realign his efforts in St. Lucia and Barbados for Delta Financials? How coincidental, Jamaica? How coincidental? Remember, there is a stark importance that you all must remember when play what you must play about that lady for me. Because tonight I'm going to beat and teach. I'm going to beat and teach tonight. I don't finish with them, you know. This is serious sites of money laundering. This is serious trafficking. Serious irregularities. Serious playing games with people's money. They took the money because they know. Zachary Harding, answer the questions tonight. Krosky, answer the questions tonight. You all took from clients that you never expected. Oh, listen what? They took from the clients who had serious retirement plans. Who they say, oh, those clients, based on profiling, the clients have never touched the monies. So they're saying, oh, they go through the system and map out, just as how Gian Panton mapped out her clients and understand the intricacies and the details of her clients. They, SSL, they have gone through the various respective portfolios and have scoped out which client will not be coming now based on member says now is gambling in. So they went on the system based on probabilities, embezzling the people's money. Embezzlement at its core. Embezzlement at its core. So you mapped out the client portfolios. You looked and said, oh, Bolt hasn't touched, that MP hasn't touched, that businessman hasn't touched. Based on the probabilities, they might come back in 20 years. By then, you accumulated over 100 million US dollars. So you can push back the money and give them the difference. That's what you did. And that is why you know SSL was going to crash. You all prepared for SSL to crash. You all know that SSL is going to crash. And I can tell you between now and February, SSL will be a closed operation because they actually put this on a strategic plan. Zachary Harding, Jamaica. Zachary Harding is a scientist. One of the best in acquisition and equity partnerships in Jamaica and the Caribbean. So Zachary Harding know what SSL was doing. That is what they have been doing, Jamaica. You can tell me if it's any other way. Follow the money and you will understand what they're doing. Gian Panton, I don't finish with you yet, Tim. I don't finish with you yet, Gian Panton. What?
Now, based on this information, it seems as if, despite Sir Bolt being respected by the world, being respected by the citizens, loved and appreciated for what him do and him contributions in a track and field, the individuals who knew what did that take place at SSL either turn the blind eye or did not care. And maybe those who did care, because as it is in most organizations, the people who would want to do something about it, they really have the powers to stop what take place. Remember, Bolt said us decide for check. Keep in mind, if Bolt said these funds were set aside to be used at a later date, means that Bolt, even at this point, not ready to use the funds, but for some reason him decide to go check. And when him go check, him notice what go on. It sound like somebody tell Bolt to go check. They might could stop what did go on, couldn't tell everybody, but they maybe tell who them could have tell. And maybe Bolt was one of those individuals. Remember, Bolt, while this investigation was taking place into the investment firm, Bolt money already gone. Him never know. For some reason, he decided to check. When him check and realize what go on, him bring it to the media. And this is how the world know what go on with Usian Bolt. If Bolt never choose to speak up about it, who wouldn't know that Bolt did invest in another company? Now it is being rumored that the money can't pay it back because to the amount of money missing and to the reputation of this investment firm now, the name have got change and a whole heap of things have got go on. Stevens has said the business might either go under or change ownership. Where that left Bolt money. And the other people their money is $1 billion we are talking about. And now only for hear that executives were advisors and closely linked to the party in power. And with talk being made that the opposition leader has handed in his paperwork and the leadership has not. This definitely look good. And now with the person who them a blame, them say this is the individual, she actually take the money. She actually basically confessed. Or at least was exposed of the individuals who she take money from. Usian Bolt's name was not on that list. We don't know if it's a situation where the entire list was not shown, but seeing that Bolt, one of the prominent names, where people know all these things will become a mainstream headline. You'd think if Bolt name did there, it would have been shown. Maybe Bolt name wasn't there. But Bolt said money not there. Him lawyer said the money not there. The scandal and investigation that take place. So this is not a fictional story. Bolt money gone. Who take it? And again, most people believe that this is not a one person situation. I don't know one person and feel like take $1 billion whole heap, even if you talk about Jamaican money. This investment company is located on the Jamaican island. The workers live on the island, I'd assume. $1 billion Jamaican dollars is a whole heap of money for any worker. Whether them a executive or, you know what I mean, them a manager or whatever the case may be. So people believe multiple people involved in this. Well, it look like a take place is that Jean, who them say actually take the money, she lists the people who she take the money from. We don't know how much money that come up to, but them say that $1 billion missing. So the money where she come up to is just a couple 100,000. That means that maybe multiple people that do this. Let's say and do the maths. And she take a certain amount of millions. If not, she take the whole $1 billion, they see what go on. No, talk to me in the comment section. Tell me about what you think about what Stevens say. And because Stevens is an individual, used to be a part of the political circle. People have always listened to his insight, saying that some of these individuals, he actually know them. He's an individual that actually knows some of these individuals where he talk about. Not all of them, but some. So people have always believed that maybe he have inside information on what go on. He was also a member of the party in power. And that's why when the subject is the party in power, him being an insider that is now on the outside, people are just to him perspective, to him point of view, to hear what him have to say. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you feel about what him have to say, about the situation that will take place, and about the executives and leadership being closely tied to the system, being farmer advisors and things of that nature. They may feel about both money. Will they return Usain Bolt's money. Him already put lawyers on the situation. Lawyers have issued their statement. The people in the street said justice must be served. And with investment being such a wise decision, and when investment being cited as one of the things that will help uplift the Jamaican economy, with this taking place in investment, it not look good. If you're new to the channel, support through click subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you. Now until the reason again, live, love and prosper. Stay tuned.